Hello, everyone. This is Kyle Galaz with Poor2Pro Car Sales Training Podcast. Become a sales titan. I hope you guys are having a killer year and you're on your way to making $100K or more this year. If you're not and you're struggling a little bit, go back to the basics, listen to the podcast, and get those customers through the process of the sale. Don't overthink it. Keep it simple. We're in season 2. This is episode 2. We're going to be talking about the A-B close, what it is, how it works. We're also going to be talking about how your customer has the mind of a 3-year-old, but in a good way. We're going to be talking about when to use the A-B close and how it affects the very end, the final close, the money close, and now they're signing. Also, how to dictate the pace of the sale. Who dictates the sale? You are the customer. So let's get started. What is the A-B close? Instead of asking your customers yes or no questions, when you first meet a customer and you give them a question that has the yes or no to the end of it, their defense mechanism is up. They just met you. They haven't built a lot of rapport. You haven't earned yeses from them yet. So a lot of times if you say, hey, do you like black trucks? No. They may actually like black trucks, but they don't want to give you those yeses yet. They may come around and say, you know what, I kind of do like black trucks. But you got to earn those yeses. And if you detect you have a customer that loves to say no, then you're going to have to convert your questions to A-B. Do you like white trucks? No. Do you like black trucks? No. So now what do? We switch it to an A-B question, and we say something like this. Hey, when you normally buy your trucks, do you go with lighter colors or darker colors? Their brain can't compute yes or no because you can't say yes or no to that question. You have to pick. Oh, I like lighter colors. Silver, white. Oh, okay, excellent. Now, the last truck you bought, or maybe this future truck, are you preferring to go with leather or cloth? Oh, I like leather. Oh, okay, excellent. So you see how that works. You can't say yes or no to that question. So if you detect you have a customer that is a no type of guy, which a lot of customers are at first, before they warm up and before you build a friend, then start converting your questions to an A-B question. Now that we got that out of the way, kind of what is an A-B question, let's compare it to the 3-year-old brain. Child, let's use little Johnny as an example. You're cooking dinner and little Johnny's sitting there and you made some vegetables. And you're going to say to little Johnny, would you like some vegetables? What do you think little Johnny's going to say? No, I don't want vegetables, because little Johnny doesn't like vegetables, and you gave him the ability to say no. Even a 3-year-old kid likes to say no. So you have to convert that question to, little Johnny, yeah? Would you like broccoli with your dinner or carrots with your dinner? Carrots. Okay, here you go. He may only eat 1 or 2, but you got him to commit to one of the questions or one of the answers, which means you've got him to the next step of the sale, which is now, hey, I got to convince him to eat it. But you can see how that works with a customer. Now, does little Johnny's 3-year-old brain and a customer brain, are they the same? No. But our customers are kind of like toddlers and youngsters in the car business. They haven't spent years buying cars, so they don't have as much experience as us. They kind of have a toddler mind. Not that I'm knocking customers. They are extremely smart. A lot of times they're geniuses, and they're very smart when they do the research. But they can't detect the A-B questions, the A-B closes. They just can't. If you ask them, talk to your smartest customer and do an A-B question, and they'll fall right for it. What's really neat about starting, if you detect a customer that's a no type of person, and you start converting them to A-B closes, those are mini successes throughout the sales process, setting you up for the big close at the end, the money close. So if you can condition a customer through your process to answer your questions, the customer first thinks, wow, this guy really, he knows what he's talking about, and he's actually listening to my answers. And he's asking me. He wants my opinion. But all you've done is ask them questions in your box of A and B's. So the customer feels like they're in control of the sale, but you actually are the one because you're asking them the questions. They just get to pick one or the other. This is how you control the sale also. Dictate the pace. Dictate where the sale is going is by asking questions. Whoever asks questions is the person in control of the sale. So if you're asking the questions, then you put the customer on their heels and they have to answer the questions, which means you can dictate where the sale goes. Okay? Remember, our whole thing outside and greeting customers is to get them to the next step. Meet and greet, build rapport, needs assessment, and you start going through that process. Eventually a demo drive. Why don't you guys come on in? Let's put it on paper. Whatever you got to say to get them in. But every little success you do is getting them closer to the end. So start using those A-B closes and think about little Johnny at the dinner table. There's lots of different A-B questions, right? Lighter or darker, leather or cloth, short bed, long bed, 3 rows of seats, 2 rows of seats. So start prepping questions that you could ask that are A-B questions. And if you catch yourself asking yes or no questions, try to convert on the fly to an A-B and watch it work. It's magical. So all those successes get to the end, right? Now you're at the desk and you're talking to your sales manager and you tell your sales manager this: I have a customer that loves to say no, so I need 2 pencils from you. I need one with warranty and gap and one with just maybe the warranty. Work with your manager on how to close this customer. If your sales manager doesn't know what an A-B close is, shame on him. He needs to listen to the podcast. But he should know what an A-B close is. And you go back out there and you've conditioned your customer this whole time. You've built a friend. You got great rapport, and you come out with 2 pencils because you know this guy is a no type of customer. And guess what? He will pick one. Or you flush the objection out at that moment. You got A or B, and then he says, well, we got to work on that price. Oh, okay, not a problem. What'd you have in mind? And then you go through your value story of the dealership, why the price is where it's at. Hopefully you've built a lot of rapport. Remember, if you wait to get to the desk to close a deal, you're probably too late. You got to give up money. You need the guy chomping at the bit to buy the car, which is in my other podcast, How to Build Value. So those many successes throughout the sales process eventually set you up for the money close. Okay, A-B close. Dictate the sale by asking the questions. Think about little Johnny at the dinner table. I can't give this customer the ability to say no to me, so I'm going to switch to A and B. Now here's something that I've watched salesmen make a big mistake on, and I am guilty of it. I gave the customer the A, B, C, D, E, and F close. And guess what happens? Well, man, I got to think about it. There's just a lot to chew on. Do you mind if you make a copy of this for me? What is that customer saying? No. He's not buying the car. He's going to go home and sleep on it. His buddy's going to call him, have him come over for a few beers, and he's going to say, no, don't go buy it from that place. Go buy it over here. So many of these things go on once the customer leaves. You think they're just going to go home and think about it? No, they're calling their friends. Hey, am I getting a good deal? And then you lost your deal. When the customer leaves, consider that deal gone. So you got to do everything you can while they're at the dealership to earn their business. Okay? So be careful giving them the A, B, C, D, E, F close. Keep it very simple. A and B. Don't confuse them. So tomorrow at the car dealership, or even today, you may be driving to work. I'm keeping this under 10 minutes for season 2. Try to integrate some of those A, B closes within your sales process. Don't just wait to the very end to do an A-B close. Set it up. Condition the customer to trust you and use your guidance as a professional and give them the A-B questions. And then watch how it works in the end. You've listened to them. You've asked them the right questions. You've built value. You've got them to the steps of the sale. They can pick A or B on this last final pencils. Boom, you got a deal. All right. You guys sell some cars, make some money, have fun. Remember, why we got in the car business is to have fun and make tons of money. So don't take yourself too seriously. Use these techniques, but have fun at work. Poor2Pro Car Sales Training Podcast. Enjoy your day. Kyle Galaz out.